I feel like when you're an actor or an actress and you perform in a horror thing, nobody gives you awards and no one takes it seriously.
Why is that?
Because people are fucking haters. Neve Campbell should have an Oscar for Scream and everybody can lick my ass. Hi, it's me, Trixie Mattel.
And I'm Katya.
And we are two queens who like to watch.
And today we are watching The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Ooh. There's evil afoot.
As always, folks, spoilers, listen.
I would like to meet the person who watches this show and goes, well, that's ruined.
And then they just lie face down on the floor for the rest of the day.
Yes. This is sort of a continuation in the same universe as Haunting of Hill House.
Oh.
And that show was probably the scariest show I've seen. Let's see what the tea is.
Yeah.
Oh! I feel like I'm looking at your Tinder.
Before the makeup comes off, after the makeup comes off.
And they're two queens who like to watch. Now, I would normally participate in that kind of chicanery, but...
I have one too. It's not like totally accurate, but...
Oh my God.
Before the crest white strips.
We actually refuse to stay here.
She refused.
You ever notice it's only mansions that are haunted? Big, fancy, rich people houses?
I know.
People who have the time to worry about haunting.
Hello.
Me, a trailer park in rural Wisconsin, my mom would have been like, ghosts, can they pay rent?
Can they help out with the utilities?
Yeah.
I love a good ghost story. We honeymooned in Ireland. They kept telling us to look out for Seamus, the stable boy.
I have a story.
She said, guess what, bitch?
Yeah.
Well,
She's like...
it isn't really my story.
Y'all want to play? We can play.
And it's not exactly short.
Well, it seems we have time enough and wine enough. Why not?
That would never happen, by the way. If someone's like, I have a story, but it's long, nobody would encourage it.
Oh, bye. Yeah. You'd be like,
Oh, it's
my
long?
God. Oh,
I gotta go.
Again, this story isn't mine.
My uncle fell off a cliff and was killed in a stampede. His name was Mufasa. Who's this for?
The teacher was, by choice, a solitary young woman, come up to London in trepidation to answer in person an advertisement.
An advertisement. Is that Val Garland from Glow Up talking? Oh!
Okay.
Oh! Already don't go, right? I mean, come on. Like, that was scary.
Hang it up.
By the way, there's a ghost in the back of that car riding by going, why did that bitch look at me like that?
What the is her problem?
That was scary. It's fun to be scared.
Hi there.
Miss Clayton, is it?
Oh, call me Danny.
Please have a seat.
Gorgeous. She's so pretty.
She's beautiful.
You're a teacher
4th grade.
in the States.
They know about our education system. You were a teacher? Yeah, in the States.
In the States.
Calm down.
So, can you read?
Tea, a coffee.
No, thank you.
That's the little boy from ET, bitch. That's Elliot. Girl.
I'm used to it coming in a pitcher. Full of ice cubes and lemon wedges.
Oh, Southern girl.
I'm used to Mom and Pa sticking me straight in the eye with the pitchfork.
We don't have no doctors. We just look up at the moon.
Miles, my nephew, is back home from boarding school early.
Because he murdered someone.
One of my more unique assignments at my school was
He doesn't care. She said, Horror, I don't even care about these kids I'm related to. Why do I care about your life story?
Thing, what makes a woman want to give up her life to take care of someone else's children?
Whenever I hit my kids, the state gets mad.
I need full-time foreign baby models.
I run an Etsy where I do kids' clothing, and this would be perfect.
Seems odd to me too, but I saw your ad 6 months ago when I first arrived in London,
Gotcha.
and I have seen it every month since.
She said, if you want to read, let's get it together before we read.
She said, hold on a second.
Let me wet my throat. Let me stay hydrated before I f***ing tear you apart.
So I suppose you're right. What is the catch?
She threw the shade right back at him and then pursed her
Seems to me
lips.
An easy position to fill. At least as you've described.
How come nobody wants to take care of them, you ugly b****? You're hired.
I actually was haunted at a hotel in Ireland, Dublin.
Is that the time you tried to f*** the ghost?
No, this was way before. It was like this feeling of like being like, something's not right in this room.
America's brand new. I would think the real ghost, the real tea, is in the countries that have been around a lot longer than us. Hello.
A lot of historical grime mucking up those walls.
Besides, let's be honest, if ghosts are dead people who are pissed in America, all those ghosts are Native Americans.
Oh, I know.
And they're pissed. Girl, you don't have to worry about little Caucasian pilgrim ghost.
No.
But you know what? There's a girl in my hometown, and I forgot her name. No, her name is Mandy. And her mom swore that every night at the same time, they would see a woman with a bunch of laundry in like a pilgrim outfit walk through their living room. Same formation, same time every night. And they were like, we do not stay in the living room that time of night because we both seen it separately.
That's consistency.
American Horror Story, hang up your wig, bitch. Okay, so Danny's at a pub looking at jobs again because she doesn't think she got it. Let's see who she runs into. You never know.
Julia Roberts.
Mary Stuart Masterson.
Camilla Parker Bowles.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh God, she's like, well, if you're not gonna hire me, maybe we can.
That was the most awkward job interview of my entire life. I think we should toast to it, Mr. Wingrave. Or do you prefer it in your tea?
Coming for his
She
alcoholism.
is so fierce.
What about you? What was your catch?
I murder babies.
I hope it's not a problem, but I kill kids.
I couldn't be home anymore.
Because I killed my family.
She's just so sympathetic because teachers in general are just like fucking angels. Our job is the opposite. We make people stupider. We're self-serving. We're impatient.
We steal their pencils.
Yeah.
Exactly as Lord Wingrave had described.
Wow. That is stunning. Could you live in a house that big? Could you imagine?
You know the plumbing is rotten. You know the heating is a mess.
You know, the air conditioning sucks.
They just have fans and fainting couches.
And it yawned open to welcome her home.
That's a great little opening number staircase.
Do you wanna have fun?
Fun.
Fun.
How's it out of you? Ghost. Ghost.
If we were doing that would have turned around and left. Said, these are the kids. Never mind.
Yeah.
These are two mentally ill assholes in synthetic wigs.
It's beautiful.
Come along.
Ew.
Oh no.
Ooh, kids are annoying.
This is the kitchen, and it's perfectly splendid. Paintings are all original, and they're perfectly splendid.
You know what would be perfectly splendid? If you shut the f up for 2 minutes, okay? Let me enjoy this house.
This is the classroom. It's quite boring.
She would have said, it's splendid. I would have got in her face and said, it is. Oh.
I want to have a giant, huge, I'm talking like floor to ceiling, gilded frame, George Washington Smithsonian style oil painting of myself. But ask me doing what?
Oh, what are you doing?
I don't know yet. But something really important and historical. Maybe like,
Well, what if you don't decide and it's just you going,
or being burnt at the stake, but looking fabulous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just admiring your breasts.
Just wanted to say how happy we all are that you're here.
Creepo.
kids are creepy.
Just a little something to make you feel more welcome.
I pulled it from the exhumed corpse of my grandmother.
Aw.
It really is very silly, isn't it? Where did you get that?
Miles gave it to me.
You shouldn't have done that.
Why not?
Who are you looking at, Mary?
Girl, what if it panned over and it was just me like this?
Yeah, I was like,
Can I get out now? Can I play with my dolls?
Yeah, 15 minutes, okay?
okay, alrighty, alright. Ooh, I was just thinking, when's something scary gonna happen?
She's a brave lady.
Oh, shit.
It was there the whole time.
Oh.
The whole time. The whole time.
Little Miss Danny is tough as nails.
She's unflinching.
Okay, question for you. You see a haunted miner in the bathroom mirror for a full 10 seconds. Are you able to go to sleep that night? Yes or no?
I think my initial thing would be shock, and then I would be so scared that I wouldn't scream. And then I think I would have to investigate further because what I was seeing was so terrifying that it couldn't be that.
Right. The bathroom mirror situation in a horror movie is like one of my favorites.
Honestly, it makes you think of when you look in the mirror and it's only you there. Still terrifying
Terrifying.
and very possible.
I like to be involved in a weeping moment and then get scared out of it.
You love to be mid-cry and then
and
Scared out
my
of it.
breasts suddenly are just
out. Yeah, both of them. Danny's getting up in the middle of the night to get herself a cup of tea, which, if I saw what she saw in that bathroom, there would be no tea drinking in the middle of the night.
An emptiness that called out to be explored.
I would turn every light in this motherfucking house on at all times.
And we need some 24-hour prayers.
That is not a thing that happens. Nobody walks around in the dark.
If I'm in bed at night and I want hot water, I just piss on myself. You don't have to go down scared. This is how I walk through the house at night if I have to. Full like Scooby-Doo creeping. Yeah. My doors actually do this thing. Do you hear this?
Yes.
That's the sound that happens anytime one of my doors or windows opens. And my biggest fear is that I'm going to hear that in the middle of the night. And I would almost rather be murdered without knowing that's coming.
That's why I keep my bedroom door open and I sleep with my back to the door. So if you're going to come in, you better stick it.
Just do it.
Just get in there.
Open me up like an envelope. She wore the right outfit for it, dressed for the job you want, and she wants to be murdered.
Where are the lights? It's 1987, not 1687. Where are the lights?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Maybe she gets off on it. Maybe that's the catch. She's like, I ghosts.
No.
Who are these people that turn slowly and then go investigate it without a knife or flashlight?
That creak sounded. I would have jumped out that window. I'd be waking up those 6-year-olds like, wake up.
You use the children as human shields.
Cute.
Yeah. One in the front, one in taking up the rear.
Yep.
Oh, the tea kettle.
Oh, that's scary. Don't grab it. You're gonna burn yourself.
That's some good fucking tea.
Was it worth it? After what I saw in that bathroom, you can pay me to walk around that house at night in the dark.
You wake up that perfectly splendid little girl and say, what the is going on in this house right now? You know what I mean?
Wake up real quick. Can I ask you a question? What the is going on in this house?
I don't see it.
Must be under some clothes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
God.
No, the devil. The devil.
I said no games. Open up.
The world of pain those little children would have.
World of pain.
The
Open the
world of
door.
pain.
You walk out there and punch that little girl straight between the eyes.
No, I take them both heads, boom. What happened? What happened? What happened?
The music box turned on by itself. Do you hear it?
I hear that fucking freaky. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This music box just turned on by itself.
Shut it down.
Oh!
Shut it down.
Netflix sent me this as a set piece, and this is haunted. That was so freaky. Okay, go ahead.
Guys!
Oh! I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Did you see the eyes?
Some of them eyes.
I can never be an au pair, because at this point, I'm guaranteed getting out of that closet and beating the hell out of them kids.
Yeah. Take the two heads.
This horror is gonna get an Emmy. I get acting. Who would want to act in horror?
I do. It's not scary when you're doing it. You see the guy, like, when you cut, Candyman, like, grabs, like, makes a joke and just, like, smiles and stuff.
Why does he grab his stuff and smile? That's what you just said. When they all cut, everyone's jerking off. Also screaming.
Very hard on the throat.
Yeah.
A lot of screaming.
They would dub me. I would get, like, Allison Janney to do the screams, and I would just...
Yeah. By day 3, you're going to sound like Kathleen Turner for the regular dialogue. It's not going to be good.
Pussy Willow.
What are your children up to?
My brother used to tie me to a chair and lock me in a room by myself in the dark and tell me that monsters were going to get me, and then leave me there for hours. We're not close.
4, 3.
Time to run and hide.
I would make them hide and never look for them.
Ready or not, here I come.
Girl, after seeing what she saw multiple times,
The absolute fucking cheek of this woman to walk in any room without even looking for a light switch.
or a sword. I'll play this game with you, but if I find you, I get to chop you up with this katana.
What the
Little dollhouse, love that. I love miniatures. They are creepy though. Now this is my vibe. Ooh, straight from the bottle. She's at that level. Get so drunk that when that thing jumps out, you don't even have the reaction speed to be scared.
What do you want, honey? Huh? We doing white or red tonight, Ghosty?
Miss Clayton, Flora had a nightmare. It was a horrible dream.
Well, you should be in bed.
Not that I won't. A creature in my bed. And it said it wanted to do awful things.
Oh,
And it had bones for hands.
Girl, these kids. This is how all kids are.
I'm duct taping you with that damn bed. You're gonna have as many nightmares as I don't care. Bly Manor's very own Lady of the Lake.
Ladies and gentlemen, appearing in Hamburger Mary's Brunch, Ontario, the Lady of the Lake. So melodramatic.
I always wondered about the logistics of like walking into a lake.
And drowning yourself would be, I don't know. Don't you think like your instincts would take over and you would...
Absolutely you would. Who's that? Snape?
How many people you got down there?
That's how you would be if you saw your own drowned body.
Is she looking at her own drowned body?
I think so.
Why is she so sad about it? You just did it, Mary.
That's me looking at you sobbing over your own dead body.
That's me sobbing over my own dead body, and you're like, hey, clown.
You did it again.
Well, this show has everything.
Snapped necks, drowned ladies,
Creepy kids.
no light fixtures,
Booze.
possessed music boxes, specters in bathroom mirrors.
The Haunting of Bly Manor. Watch it on Netflix. It's lit.
No, it's not actually. It's dark as hell.
There's
There's not one
lit.
fucking light switch.
It's artistically low lit.